The United States Air Force Academy is an iconic institution on a beautiful campus with some unexpected gems. Let's check it out. If you're curious about cadet life, military history, airplanes, astronomy, or simply enjoy some beautiful Colorado landscapes, then the Air Force Academy is a must-visit destination in Colorado Springs. The first stop, the first gem at the Air Force Academy, right inside the North Gate entrance, is a stunning B-52 static display. This plane is massive. Diamond Lil is one of two B-52Ds that had a confirmed MiG kill during the Vietnam conflict. The plane had over 15,000 flying hours before it was retired in 1983. And the sheer size of the plane is hard to understand unless you're standing under it and walking around it. It's really massive. Across from the B-52, there's some more interesting things to look at, including this HH-3E, nicknamed the Jolly Green Giant. This helicopter was involved in combat search and rescue missions to help find service members who are lost behind enemy lines. The next gem on the Air Force Academy is the Planetarium and STEM Center. The Planetarium was constructed in 1959, and it's one of the oldest buildings on campus. Today, the Planetarium is part of the Academy's STEM outreach program. The venue has free movies and presentations about the night sky, and the theater has 100 seats that recline to offer a full dome viewing experience. It's pretty cool. The movies and live shows are usually first come, first serve, but occasionally there are special events that require advance reservations, so it's always best to check the website before going. Across the street from the planetarium is the cadet viewing area with the Honor Court, Polaris Hall, and the Cadet Chapel. The Honor Court has a number of really interesting statues and sculptures that were all gifted to the Academy. From the Honor Court area, you can look down into the main cadet area, which is off limits to the public, but if you time it just right, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11:45 a.m., you can see the noon meal formation, and that's an impressive sight. Near the Honor Court area is a large steel and glass building with a 105-foot tower that points directly to the North Star. The building is Polaris Hall. Unfortunately, as of this filming, which was September 2024, the iconic Cadet Chapel is closed for repairs. The $220 million construction project is expected to be complete by the fall of 2026. The chapel is encased in a box so the crew can work year-round on the historic landmark. According to the Academy's website, the chapel is the most visited man-made tourist attraction in Colorado. So it's definitely worth coming back in 2026 to see it. I'm doing this a little bit backwards because I parked at the planetarium and then walked around the cadet area a little bit, and now I'm walking up the hill from the chapel towards the visitor center. And it's beautiful, nice paved path, easy for anyone to navigate. Chapel Trail is a 1/3 of a mile nature trail that leads from the cadet viewing area to the visitor center. I'm finishing up the short trail and I found the visitor center, which is right there. And there's plenty of free parking at the visitor center. The Barry Goldwater Visitor Center is another gem on the Air Force Academy. The venue has free admission and offers an insightful look into the life of an Air Force Academy cadet. There is a mock dorm room, uniforms, memorabilia, and a lot of information explaining cadet responsibilities and expectations each year of their training. The Visitor Center also has a gift shop. A new visitor center is currently under construction and is expected to open in December 2025. It'll be located just outside the Academy's North Gate. The current visitor center will become the new band hall, according to the information desk. Now we're leaving the visitor center and heading back on the trail to the cadet area. The final gem on this tour of the Air Force Academy is the Pioneer Cabin and Pioneer Cemetery. I am now headed on Burgess Lane down this road here to the Pioneer Cabin. And this trail, the short part of the trail, is located right behind the auto body repair place and the car wash. It's not very far down the trail before you can start to see the cabin. A short walk. The placard in front of the cabin says the cabin was built over 100 years ago, prior to 1870, by early pioneers choosing to settle in this area. It's not only the oldest building on the Academy site, but it's also one of the oldest dwellings in the Pikes Peak region. Wow. And there it is. The small one-room cabin has hewn log walls chinked with mortar. There's a stone chimney and stone fireplace inside. It's one of the few log cabins that remain in Colorado, and it's a real historical gem. This is inside the cabin through a dirty window, so it's a little bit hard to see. There's a fireplace right there, a little stairwell, and a door on the back side. Next to the Pioneer Cabin is this Pioneer Cemetery that has Leonard and Mary Ann Capps. They were husband and wife. And then also buried near them are 3 of their grandchildren. Bertie, who was just 3 years old when she passed. George, an infant. And Clarence, also 3. May they rest in peace. The Capps family originally lived down where Falcon Stadium, the football stadium, is now. And so when the stadium was built in 1962, the graves were moved up here by the Pioneer Cabin. William Burgess picked a lovely location for his cabin in 1871. Very beautiful in the fall, in the early fall. I wonder what it's like in January or February. Probably pretty chilly. The United States Air Force Academy is a fascinating place to spend a couple of hours. There's lots to see and do, and it's all free. So it's a budget-friendly, family-friendly stop in Colorado Springs, and it should definitely be on your must-visit list. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment because that will really help our small channel grow. Thanks. We'll see you next time.